Hey everybody, this is the Crypto Investigators. Today we will be looking at Phoenix Community Capital as voted on by the community in our Discord. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate that. And comment below if you plan on getting Fire or if you already own Fire. So we're going to be taking a look at a few things today, seeing what Phoenix Community Capital is all about, checking out their white paper, taking a look into their tokenomics. There's a couple milestones and announcements we're going to visit, as well as looking at their investments that they've made. So let's get into it. So Phoenix Community Capital. So it says here that Phoenix Community Capital works for its investors by leveraging combined investment capital, which elevates into investment options that are not available to the average investor. So it's basically like a group of people that are buying this coin and they're owning these what they call nests, and they're making investments with their treasury balance based on that, and basically everybody gets a piece of that. So right now, their treasury balance as of recording this video on April 20th, 2022 is a little over 1.4 million. It was just 2 million. They made a very big investment that we're going to talk about later on. And you can see here there's their total investments, and their number of nests is at 66,060. So the way to become involved in Phoenix Community Capital is to first buy the Fire token, and that is available on Avalanche. That's AVAX, and you can swap AVAX straight for Fire on Trader Joe. And once you have your Fire, you're going to build your nest, which costs 10 Fire tokens plus a minimal $20 maintenance fee every 90 days. And then once you have that nest, you're going to enjoy your rewards. So you can create up to 100 Phoenix nests per wallet and claim your accrued rewards at your convenience. So let's dig into some things that I found in the white paper. All right, so let's take a look at the white paper here. So it says, we are unique. Phoenix Community Capital is the world's first pre-deployment CertiK audited entity with a fully doxed leadership team. So if you go to their website, you can check out their fully doxed team as well. We'll post their website link in the description. So the community enjoys the benefits of Phoenix Community Capital research, risk assessment, and sustainable growth analysis when identifying large-scale, high-yield return investments. For example, their primary initial investment product is designed to enable the community members to earn a return of our proprietary Fire tokens. Additionally, the Phoenix Community Capital, so if you see PCC in this video, that's Phoenix Community Capital, and their members have voting rights within their organization. And that ensures that they can stay integrally connected to what is important to their individual members and that their lines of communication are strong. So as a part of, again here, PCC, Phoenix Community Capital, you will find that the community is diverse. The members that come with a wide variety of different experiences, including prior professional financial experiences. They've demonstrated leadership and solid competency while serving as the advisory board to fellow community members and PCC's founders. And this commitment to community leads to success for their projects and opportunities for all members to thrive. So let's take a quick look at understanding how their treasury stuff works, because that's the whole point of this. It's a community hedge fund, essentially, where everybody who owns these nests get a piece of the investments that are made. So they have a single unique wallet that has been created for PCC Treasury holdings. They display that in USD value. We took a look at that before. It was about 1.46 million in there right now. There will also be a page on their site that displays the breakdown and percentage makeup of the various investment projects, coins, and tokens that become part of their investment portfolio. And that page will be formatted as a ledger to make that easy to see how the portfolio is populated. So their treasury is triple locked. Triple locked signatures are required to authorize any transactions, and the three key holders are one of the CEO and founders, Eric, the other CEO founder, Luke, and they have an investor representative who at launch is, I guess, an account called Showtime. So let's talk more about their treasury here. So their treasury is operated as a community investment fund, which we kind of talked about already. So this fund is via their tokenomic payment and optional operating expense account injections into the treasury wallet. One of the roles of the PCC management team is to source, research, and deliver projects to the Phoenix Community Capital members to consider and vote on as potential investment opportunities. So it's really good that they keep their community involved with what they're investing in. They kind of go out, search for good investment opportunities, bring it into their Discord, have some voting done, and see if it's a viable option for their community members. So they welcome and encourage all community members to propose projects that they find potentially valuable. So that's the beauty of having a community, is that some of this stuff here, you can have it's sourced basically through the community as well. So some community member benefits: there is lowered risk, so their competitors promise returns that are unsustainable over time. We'll talk about that more in the tokenomics. They're lower fees, they hate high fees as much or more than you do, so they're on the avalanche chain to reduce fees. Less hassle where possible, they're improving the quality of life for the community members, as life has been enough hassle already. And there's less homework for you to do, so the only time for homework was fun for us growing up was when we were super passionate about the subject matter. So you'll invest into FIRE in Phoenix Community Capital, and they'll do all the homework for you. They'll do the research, and then you just go and take a look and vote on it. So that was some important stuff from the white paper that I found. Let's take a look at their tokenomics, because everybody likes to know about what's going on with tokenomics. So their tokenomics, again, we said it's 10 FIRE to make what they call it 1 Phoenix nest, and that pays out 0.225 FIRE tokens per day. Pretty simple, all right? So tokenomic breakdown. So here's what happens when you make a nest, all right? 7 of those 10 FIRE tokens are transferred to the community members nest rewards pool. 1 of those tokens is added to the liquidity pool, and it's split half AVAX and half FIRE. And then the last 2 FIRE tokens are transferred to the community investment treasury wallet. So that means that 20% of every nest that's made, that value goes towards the treasury. So they do have the NFTs, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. Now, when you own and operate one of these nests, you'll have maintenance fees. So the cost for maintaining per nest is 0.2 AVAX per nest per 90-day period. So every 3 months, you have to pay 0.2 AVAX per nest that you have, and maintenance fees can be paid to cover up to 180-day period. So you can pay ahead 6 months ahead, basically, and you won't have to worry about paying those fees. They also have a claiming fee, so when nest owners do claim their rewards, there's a fixed 0.05 AVAX fee per nest claim. So they also get all these AVAX back into the project through fees of maintenance and claiming. All right, so now let's take a look at their 3 types of NFTs that were mentioned earlier in the tokenomics. So the Phoenix Nest NFT, so again, this is your basic nest that you would create once you have your 10 FIRE tokens. Your master NFT, so once you have 10 nests, so again, if it's 10 FIRE tokens per nest, you would need 100 FIRE tokens to get 10 nests. Then you can purchase your master NFT. So that rewards an additional 0.025 FIRE per day per nest. Per nest, so up to 10 nests, and then that would be basically an extra 0.25. Basically a little bit more than a nest would cost by 0.025 extra. And the maximum is 10 master NFTs per wallet, so you'll get that for every 10. Then you have the Grandmaster NFT, and that's once you have your 100 nests made, you have your 10 master NFTs required, then you can get your Grandmaster NFT. That is pretty cool because it rewards an additional 0.05 per day per nest. So you're making even more on your 100 nest maximum wallet. And you can have only one of those Grandmaster NFTs per wallet. So it's pretty cool. So once you get your nest, every 10 you can make your master NFT, which will boost a little bit more. So instead of getting an 11th FIRE nest, Phoenix nest, you'll get this master NFT, which pays a little bit more than your 11th one would. And you keep doing that every 10. And once you get to 100, you get your Grandmaster, and that gives you an awesome boost to each nest as well. And again, these are stackable. All right, so that is the tokenomics. So we've gone over the white paper and the tokenomics so far. I want to talk about a couple milestones and announcements that have been made that I tracked on their Twitter account here. So the first thing is that on April 1st of this year, 2022, one of the Phoenix Community Capital CEO founders decided to not take his 50,000 fire tokens and decided to divide that amongst uh, all the people involved in Phoenix Community Capital, all the investors, and he airdropped basically every holder a node, a fire nest. Now he did that, and there was about 3,000 or so holders at the time, and each person who had less than 100 nests in their wallet was able to claim their free nest. So if somebody had a max wallet, unfortunately, they could not get one of those free airdrop nests. Now, very recently, here on April 4th, they announced that they're going to cap their nodes and nests at 100,000. So we said before they have 66,060 at time of shooting this video. So that means they're 2/3 of the way capped. And again, it's an investment firm basically where they're gonna keep investing the treasury and make that money grow and pay out dividends and whatnot for a while. All right. Next up is something that I found was pretty cool was the Firebirds NFT website that they are connected with. And I want to talk a little bit about what that has to offer. So it's pretty cool tokenomics, right? So there are all these bunch of NFTs. I think there are 5,555 of them. And once the people start minting them, all the proceeds from the mint are going to be used to purchase fire nests, Phoenix nests, from the Phoenix Community Capital. 15% of all rewards will go into a compounding feature for additional nests and NFT boosts to maximize future rewards. And basically what happens is each NFT that people buy will serve as an entry into weekly fire giveaways of 10 fires each. So essentially every week they give out a nest to the people that own this NFT in a lottery style. So giveaways will begin 24 hours after all Firebird NFTs have been minted, and giveaways will be funded via the operations wallet. 70% of profits will be distributed equally among all Firebird NFT holders, and 30% of the profits will fund the operations wallet, which will cover those giveaways, marketing, and team compensation. All right, so some cool milestones and announcements for Phoenix Community Capital as well. Again, I just want to take this time, if you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. We appreciate that. And again, if you're going to buy fire or if you're already in the Phoenix Community Capital system, comment below. So that's going to leave us talking about some investments. All right, so we said it's an investment firm essentially, and they have all this treasury money and they have been making active investments. So let's take a look at some of the ones that I found through their Discord. So first up is something called Pink Banana, where they own 10% of Pink Banana. Therefore, they will begin bringing in 10% of those profits to Phoenix Community Capital via their smart contract. They also will gain, this is pretty cool, so they'll gain 15% of all transaction fees in the native token on the DEX. That's called Swapsicle. They recently announced that. I think that's a little bit old at this point. So if someone sends Ethereum on that DEX, they get 15% of that transaction fee. So pretty cool that they have 10% stake in this Pink Banana and 15% of transaction fees on the Swapsicle DEX. So they'll gain profits from both of those incubations for life. So it's not a set period. So there is your continued investment return that's coming into Phoenix Community Capital. Next one I want to talk about here is that they own a 60% stake in Combat Waffle Studios. They didn't disclose at the time of this post. So basically what Combat Waffle Studios is essentially a gaming platform for virtual reality. So the games are not designed by Phoenix Community Capital, nor are they P2E in their nature, but they do work with some ideas of including crypto to some extent, which is pretty cool. So last thing here is we already talked about their treasury investment going from almost 2 million to 1.5 million because they just made this massive $550,000 investment. So they made its largest investment to date, which was 25% of their treasury essentially at that time. And they invested it in something called Billy Drop. So let's explore that as posted in their Discord. So it's a crypto gaming platform. All right. They believe it's going to be a game changer for all of the Phoenix Knights holders in terms of a source of a sustainable passive income. So let's check a look at the numbers. So PCC gets 25% of all profits from Billy Drop. After 12 months, Billy Drop will have the right to buy back 10% of that 25%, paying back the $550,000 to do so. So essentially, they'd be paying off their full investment. So that investment would come back, and it would leave PCC with still getting 15% of all profits for the life of that project. So they'd be getting their investment back and 15% as well if Billy Drop chooses to do that. So what is Billy Drop? Billy Drop is a crypto gaming platform focused primarily on cash giveaways. They are also developing a suite of casual betting games as well as a P2E signature themed game. Billy Drop's founders are actually Phoenix community members, and they know what the Phoenix Knights expect. So they believe the group support as well as an expectation of accountability will be invaluable as they work on creating a global sensation. So they say here that they know us and they get us, and that's the reason they wanted to return our $550,000 investment as soon as possible. So the launch date for Billy Drop is set for June. Now we know in crypto and whatnot, there's always delays, so we'll see if June is the date it gets released. The team is going to be doxxed shortly, and they are doing a CertiK audit that is incoming. So a little bit more about how Billy Drop makes money, because again, it's a treasury investment, so they need to make that money somehow to go back into the Nest holders' profits. So Billy Drop charges an admin fee. Currently it's 10%, so I guess it will change eventually, to operate games, draws, or other services. And this revenue funds its operation. So I guess anytime there's a game, a draw, or lottery, or whatever it may be, they take 10% cut. The core product is the $1 Million Draw. Through aggressive marketing, they aim to increase the frequency of this draw to $1 million per day, which brings in $100,000 per day in fees. That is pretty impressive if they're able to do $1 million per day on that, because $100,000 per day would be pretty nice. There is a roadmap of other services that the tech can be used for, which they'll explain in due course. Closer to launch, there's going to be a chance to participate in some sort of NFT drop. These NFTs are going to give holders increased odds of winning prizes, and there will also be regular holder-only giveaways for things like sports cars and exclusive vacations. That's pretty cool. Billy Drop already has the rights to a metaverse casino, and they got to iron out the legal aspects of operation, but the goal is an in-real-life casino, and of course all the PCC family will have special privileges at the casinos. And they believe that this is a wonderful opportunity for everyone, and Phoenix Knights are helping Phoenix Knights, and that's what that's all about. So this was our crypto investigator video on Phoenix Community Capital. We'll post their website in the description. We'll also post their Discord in their description. So again, if you like this video, give us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.